Hey kids, Miss Laura again. Holidays around the world. Let's go to France. France. Their Santa Claus looks a lot like the one in the Netherlands. They call him Père Noël. In France, Santa Claus is called, I just told you this, but he's called Père Noël. Sometimes children call him Papa Noël or Daddy Christmas. He wears a red cloak with a hood trimmed in white fur. He travels with a team of reindeer and has a workshop at the North Pole. Sounds a lot like us, kind of. He delivers presents to the children. He places them in the children's shoes, which are placed near the fireplace. That sounds a lot like the Netherlands. That's probably why their Santa looks a lot like France's Santa. Presents are traditionally small, such as candy and small toys. Some of their family traditions. In France, Christmas is called Noël, which means the good news. Some people burn a log in their homes from Christmas Eve until New Year's Day. It's called the Yule log. On Christmas Eve, children leave their shoes by the fireplace to be filled with gifts from Père Noël. In the morning, they also find that sweets, fruits, nuts, and small toys have been hung on the tree. So, some of the food they like to have at Christmas time, they like to have a roast goose, which is actually very good. It's kind of like turkey, but more like the dark meat of the turkey. They like to have oysters, which is a shellfish, which I like a lot, but a lot of people don't. They have something called foie gras. Foie gras is chicken liver or duck liver, usually duck liver, pate. This is a picture. We talked about liver pate in one of our other countries. Sweden, I believe it was. This is just a little bit different. They make it into kind of a loaf type thing and put a slice on a piece of bread and eat it. They also like to have lobster. I can go for that. Lobster is another shellfish. It's very yummy. They like to have venison. Do you know what venison is? Venison is the meat of a deer. And they also like to have a variety of cheeses. I love cheese. Cheese doesn't love me, but I love cheese. Some other fun facts. People of France like nativity scenes. Nativity scenes are the scenes that have Jesus in the manger and Mary and Joseph. Most homes display a manger and gather around it. A giant ice skating rink is set up around the Eiffel Tower during Christmas time. In that area, there are little huts set up to sell Christmas items. At around midnight on Christmas Eve, French families eat a special meal to celebrate the very beginning of Christmas Day. Stay up till midnight and then they eat. I'm surprised they're not all chubby. Well, guys, that's all I know about France at Christmas. So let's see what you learned. What are some other names for Père Noël? What else do they call Santa? Let me help you kind of remember. It's not Mommy, but Daddy Noël. Very good. Daddy Christmas or Papa Noël. What kind of items are hung from the tree in the morning? What else did they find in the tree in the morning? Do you remember? Well, sometimes they have fruit. Sometimes they have nuts. And you're right, small toys. I knew you'd remember the toys. What are some traditional Christmas foods that are eaten in France? Do you remember? Kind of like a turkey, only it's more like dark meat. That's right, a goose. They have goose. They have some shellfish. Do you remember what kind of shellfish? Oysters and lobsters. They also have venison. Remember? That is a type of deer meat. And something that mice likes to eat. Cheese. That's right. Cheese. Very good. Very, very good. And you did a really good job, and I'm glad you liked learning about France at Christmas time. I'll see you later.